actual advantage.
Normalize music counterpicks, please.
The music counterpicks can be huge, but we're going to see Mr. Game & Watch versus Zelda starting this out here. Free Kayflock versus Endothia, Game 1, FD.
I noticed the fist bump was before Zelda was even selected.
Yeah, he did that when I played against him earlier. I don't know.
I get the last laugh.
Yeah. Starting this out here, though. Big damage coming out from Endothia. And we're going to see this position a lot.
Yes.
As Mr. Game & Watch.
And you can just see Endothia just chilling, like waiting for Kayflock to let those Nairus love rip and then just be like, sure, yeah, use it. Go ahead. I'll hate you, though.
Yeah. Kayflock also a player that, and you have to be a Zelda, a very, very strong adapter. So we're going to see, I think, in this Game 1, a lot of just, you know, throwing crap at the wall and seeing what sticks from the part of Kayflock.
This is going to be extremely experimental for Kayflock in.
But Endothia, you're Mr. Game & Watch. You know what you have to do. You know the plan. It's just a matter of executing, trying to get through with these bombs, killing a situation that Game & Watch isn't bad at, but for how strong he is as a character, probably a position that he's not the most consistent.
Oh, makes it back. Beautiful recovery there from Endothia.
Yep.
You can also see that, saw that earlier, that down throw, trading with the up B from Game & Watch.
Yeah.
Still getting that lightning kick out.
Endothia doing a really good job so far of playing very patient. Also being very smart in calling out the space where Kayflock wants to be. A couple of times so far, he's already called out these full hops with weak up Bs.
Yes.
So Kayflock can't set up for these
good reflect
situations
there.
and super smart reflect.
Well, and that's something we're going to see a ton of in this set.
Yeah,
Guaranteed.
probably. I mean, you've got to keep Zelda honest, you know.
Yeah.
You have to let them know that I have that option.
Tough to do.
And I can throw them out. And Endothia is going to take it with the chair. But Kayflock does not seem perturbed. Throwing out the Phantom conditions it into the double jump from Endothia and is right there with lightning.
Lightning kick and neutral. Where have I seen that before? Nate, shout out to you. Anyways.
Back air coming through from Endothia. Now off stage. Tough situation here consistently for Mr. Game & Watch.
I like that air dodge from Endothia, but I also like that early Phantom from Kayflock. That little Phantom punch there.
Yep. Up smash coming through. Not punishable on shield. Why? Only Sakurai knows. Dash
it's
attack.
been 7 years.
Dash attack goes. Gonna
low profiling F tilt somehow.
I think there was some armor or like some invulnerability on the down tilt there.
Nah, I want to be ready.
Getting through. Gets the shield at the very last second. Kayflock trying to read a roll there, but doesn't quite have it. These two going tit for tat. And an up B is going to be what seals it out, that stock for
Endothia's not the only one with an up B out of shield.
For sure.
I'm not comparing the two, by any means.
Bomb coming through, yeah. I'm surprised it didn't kill screen. That's a pretty strong attack, but
despite having 0 priority.
Pretty even. Down throw Nair falls out.
Uh-oh.
Tries to go for the up B again. What's the
Step
punish?
Oh,
no. Coward.
So you win the game right there if you do that.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. People don't know that.
Yeah.
If you hit the 9, it kills them.
Quarter circle forward.
F smash, really strong option here.
Kayflock in the lead now. Yeah.
Kayflock just doing such a great job of keeping Endothia on the ledge and getting big damage every single time that he does.
If that forward air extended the hitbox of lightning kick, that would have been really funny. But Kayflock doing a really good job. I mean, you saw the start of this game. Everything was coming up Endothia, but struggling to kill and take that first stock has proved to not really be in favor of Endothia. But
that's going to be it!
That is!
Wow.
Able to reverse that game.
Wow. And that move is, in this matchup in particular, is going to be pretty interesting, the down smash, because it kind of plays right outside that range of all of Zelda's moves.
I also feel like that's really difficult to land, though, against a Zelda.
Yeah, I mean,
they're throwing all these like phantoms out. They have all these like moves that they're using.
Endothia there was very conscious of the fact that Kayflock has been waiting a lot for him to jump and do these full hops going into bombs. And that situation was just, I think you're going to stay on the ground. The Phantom that was on the left side of the stage isn't going to be able to reach me here. And also it's just, in that situation, like we were saying, that Zelda doesn't have that reach. You can't, it's not that punishable. Like it's a pretty like medium risk, high reward option.
Yes, and I think that Endothia is doing a really good job of knowing, hey, this is medium risk, high reward. Why not do it?
Yeah.
Benefiting from it every single time for the most part.
Here on Battlefield, trying to block off a lot of Game & Watch's easier ways to move around the stage here, but if you're Zelda, you're also going to get caught in these juggles a lot more. So a little bit of a double-edged sword, but you know, you've got to take chances. You got to make compromises if you're going to win with Zelda versus Mr. Game & Watch.
I was gonna say I don't know what to think of the stage pick, but the way Kayflock plays around those platforms is, I think, exactly the reason why.
Yeah.
Like, you could frame trap with those up airs and the lightning kick, get it, as we just saw a couple seconds ago. But Game & Watch on the top platform. Oh, never mind.
Ooh, lightning kick comes through, and Endothia not super great positioning, trying to go for that up air, and gets very much punished for it. Kayflock gonna get first blood here, but Endothia looking to get it back with this bacon ledge trap. F-tilt on the other side.
And back at it again. The chef's back in the kitchen.
Yep. Tries to go for
and
another one.
One
Lion
more.
Tamer tries to go for a down air. Interesting option. Now Endothia, the one on the ledge. Kayflock, 35% extra credit here. Trying to get some more, but it's going to close out with the forward air.
Little DBZ there in favor of Endothia heavily.
Yep.
Stocks even, slight percentage lead for Endothia, but there, even game.
But here's the thing.
What percent lead?
Yep. Now Kayflock at 52%. But you know, if you're Zelda in this situation, I think that there are a lot of characters like this versus Mr. Game Watch where it's like, you know, the first 80% is basically free.
Yeah.
And it's a matter of being able to kill him and make the most of your opportunities past that, as we see with Kayflock calling out the up B into the up air.
On the top platform, might I add.
Yes.
I like this stage pick for Kayflock. I was a little hesitant at first, but after seeing it in action, yeah, that's why they're in top 32 winners side. One set away from moving in the top 8 winners side, might I add.
It's a brutal sour spot on the lightning kick, and Endothia able to quickly respond with the forward tilt, and we are almost exactly even. Not anymore now, up a little bit of percent, but another nair should change that.
Kayflock somehow able to escape that on the platform, but right back into it, little delay. Interesting. Getting hit by reflected up air into the last hit of the neutral beat is pretty fun.
Kayflock really wanted to hit that down tilt on the ledge. Probably in prime percent for Game Watch to die, honestly.
Honestly, yeah.
Back
Wait
with
for
the
bacon, very nice.
Tries to run up down smash. Interesting call out on the neutral get up. That was something that I noticed in my set versus Kayflock. Very much a neutral get upper, but very good at mixing up the timings when he does it.
Yes. Yeah, that's important.
He doesn't, you know, mix up his actual ledge options a ton, a lot of neutral get up, a lot of roll, but being able to time things differently, especially against characters that have more formulaic ledge traps like Mr. Game & Watch, can be super duper effective.
And that's another just thing that's important, like knowing when to neutral get up, because yeah, you can neutral get up whatever, but mixing that up is going to prevent your opponent from grabbing, because they're going to, neutral get up grab.
Yep.
Kayflock's doing a great job of preventing that.
Yep. Coming through here, both of these characters have ample ways to kill the other. Back air, not quite going to seal it. Trying to get up the late hit of the chair. I don't think it's going to kill you. It won't.
Really interesting hit there.
Bacon into neutral get up. Trying to get through.
There it is. Yep. I'm like, if Endothia uses F-tilt here, lose.
Yeah, super greedy there from Endothia, to be honest. I think maybe could have opted to go for an up smash in that situation. Instead, would have been safe. At least would have got some pushback. But just tries to, I want this over right now. Also, I hadn't gone for that option before, so maybe expecting Kayflock to kind of jump a little bit.
Mix up, but
stays sure, and we are now 1-1.
This is why I like to say one step closer to Game 5.
Yeah, one step closer to Game 5. And really, that's what we're looking for.
They might not like it, but we do here back in the commentary booth, too.
We do. Yeah, the players, I think they would want some 3-0 easy money. Okay, I saw the hover over the Crom there. I was very confused. I know Endothia, I don't think we'll see it in this set, but Endothia does have a very strong Donkey Kong as well. So I don't think we'll see it here, but something to keep in mind for the viewers at home.
Yes.
This will be important later.
It's a surprise tool to help us later.
Yeah.
Right now, Endothia hitless.
It's interesting Endothia continuing to opt for these bacon lead traps. I'm putting my foot in my mouth here. They haven't seemed to be very effective as he then gets 3 bacons into a continued lead trap, into a down smash.
That wasn't a parry, because that was the clip right there.
Yeah.
Double parry, down smash, F smash. Unfortunate stuff for Endothia.
Goes for a down.
Kayflock able to bring that back up the percentage. There it is. Up smash, the choice.
Quick down smash. Endothia has done such a good job of being aware of where Kayflock is trying to position in relation to him and picking the right moves in turn that covered that absolutely perfect space, particularly that down smash which we saw in game 1 and now saw right there.
I looked at chat and I saw Kayflock in the far right blast zone at 39%, and I was very confused.
Very, very confused. Concerned. How did we get
Why are
here?
you there this early? Interesting interaction there, and by that I mean a lack thereof super armor.
And a tough situation that we didn't really see in the last game, which is, you know, we talked about Mr. Game Watch being able to get percent for free. That also means extra credit percent for free, and it's going to get it all the way to 1.
And this is what I initially thought of the Battlefield stage pick the last game.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, clearly Game & Watch is able to do way more things here.
And clearly Endothia agrees, seeing as though he chose this stage, you know, for his counter pick.
That's really important too.
So just thinking, you know, I've got to make these adaptations here. I've got to just be a little bit better in terms of my spacing, maybe a little bit more aggressive, particularly in these disadvantaged positions, and just pushing it a little bit further. Because, you know, at the end of the day, Zelda, and a lot of low tiers in general, are characters that, we saw this with Beast as well, with Charizard, are characters that rely on fear. And if you play Fearless and you're willing to throw out that down smash, you can get 2 kills at 90% and bring this to 2-1.
JV3 as well.
JV3.
Endothia looking really good here. Kind of Uno reverse card there. It's like, yeah, I could go Battlefield. I don't care you won that last game.
We will not be seeing the Endothia
unless Endothia. It'd be funny. Smashville?
And that's
DK likes Smashville? I'm just making stuff up.
we're me when I lie.
I love spreading misinformation.
Yes.
On twitch.tv/VGBootCamp.
Shout
out to them.
I wonder what Endothia banned. I feel like I just saw Kayflock hover over every stage.
Probably Smashville.
You ever
definitely banned Smashville. Against the Zelda? Oh, what Kayflock banned? Yeah.
No. What Endothia banned? I don't know.
I would assume Smashville.
Doesn't matter because we're on Hall Bastion regardless.
What are bans?
Going into game 4, Endothia immediately trying to just hold right into Kayflock here, not give him an opportunity in order to set up down throw into the nair, into the up air, tried and true bread and butter for Mr. Game & Watch.
I sensed a back air from Kayflock as he was about to touch that platform, but still Endothia doing a really good job of preventing Kayflock from touching the ground, and that really shows you why it's 2-1 because those. Okay, that shows you why Endothia is in the lead.
Yeah,
it's kind of like Rivals too.
It seems like
it's up in the air, you're gonna win.
It seems like Endothia has really put himself in a position in order to, you know, it's kind of download, where are you going to be? All right, the download seems to have been complete, and now he has a lot more confidence in throwing out options for where he knows that Kayflock is going to be like with these up smashes. They just tried to use 3 up, tried to do a 4th one there, though I don't know if that was intentional.
Luminosity Gaming Meister.
Ooh.
Oh, please no. Okay.
Ducks under.
That was almost
here,
embarrassing.
Reflect.
Kayflock got to do something here. And there'll be a great shield hold against the forward smash.
Yeah, but not able to get a great punish out because you kind of lack a little bit of range there.
Kayflock not really able to do anything great here this game 4.
Ledge trap. What is it going to be? Jump off ledge.
Absolute
and gets hit by the
domination here
forward
from Endothia.
Yeah, this is looking tough. Okay. Parry. Just because we can.
I
tried to do it.
I knew it. I'm like, this is down throw nair 9.
Gets the 7. Gets a little bit of healing. Didn't end up mattering. Dies at 99% regardless. Endothia, though, up a stock and 30, almost 7%.
Not able to get that up B out in time. And Kayflock, do or die.
Yeah, this is
winner's side stock, potentially.
Pressure makes diamonds, as some people have said. There's a lot of pressure on free Kayflock here. The winner of this set will be the first one to move into winner's side top 8, so a lot on the line right now. Goes for the up smash, doesn't have it, but isn't going to be able to space around the up B. Kayflock living another day.
Oh, you saw the up B come out too, but it's Game & Watch up smash. What are you going to do against it? Die. That's what you're going to do.
We talked in the earlier matches about, you know, Endothia opting to go for a lot of these F tilts, and maybe could have used up smash, and he seemed to agree in that game, for sure.
Our first non-game 5 set of top 32. Endothia moving on. Guaranteed 5th.
Guaranteed
first
5th.
of the night to do so.